Welcome guys, this is Edwin, and today we're going to be looking at one of those rare models that you don't see out a lot. And this is the Super Raven, okay? And in this case, we're looking at a prototype by Ernest Emerson, the Raven-A, the Super Raven-A. He made 4 prototypes back in 2009, 2 spear points and 2 chisel ground tantos. And guys, this is one of those spear point blades. And let me tell you, before I continue, few days ago, Emerson Knives Inc. made a post on IG, on Instagram, and I think on Facebook as well, asking if we would like to see some Ravens or Super Ravens out there in a limited fashion. And guys, you need to go there and say, hell yes, we want to see some of those, because these blades are sick, very utilitarian. And the Super Ravens, guys, we only saw a limited release back in 2009, 2010, and that was it. So we are due to get some of these awesome designs in our pockets, okay? So let's talk about this guy. Let me compare right away with the classic Raven, okay? So you can see some of the main features and differences between the Super and the full size. You can tell, of course, this is a 1997 Raven-A, like you can see right there. Another beauty. And you can see right away the Super Raven is rocking the wave feature, like you can see right here, and some G10 handles. And I welcome that. I really like that compared to the full size. You will notice that. And let's see how it looks when we open it. Beautiful blade right there. And you can see that profile is pretty thin, but guys, perfect size. We're looking at a 3.9 inch blade and overall 9.3 inches or so. Really good. And you can see how that wave, right, is hiding between the handles, right? And I really like that little hidden wave feature that he have right there. So very cool. Let's look at this blade. I do have some other super models from Ernest Emerson that we're going to compare, but again, a prototype Super Raven-A, beautiful blade. Like you can see, this guy will be a V grind, meaning that it's ground on that side and then ground on the other side. Beautiful guys. And of course, then you will have your chisel edge right there. Very cool. It's a prototype. We know by looking at that Emerson Spec Wire Knife logo and that prototype stamp below the thumb stud. Like I mentioned, you still have that construction, handle construction of the classic Raven, and the wave goes really well with it. Okay, you can see that when you open or wave this knife, then that wave will hide behind that handle. And guys, the ergonomics on it is very good. I really like it. And of course, a really utilitarian style of blade with this style of drop point or spear point style of blade right there. Let me show you how it compares against the Super Commander that I have right here with me. So you can see very similar in terms of size. Of course, the Super Commander is thicker and in this style of dimension, but just to give you a perspective on how it looks against the Super Commander, let me show you as well how it looks against the CQC 11 that I have right here in the table. Again, another beautiful design, and you can see how those two compares in terms of size. Now let me show you the Tanto by Ernest Emerson as well, that we know is a big knife. A little bit smaller than that Super Raven, so very cool. And I also have the Super Roadhouse to show you. Yes, that's a sick blade right there. I love the Super Roadhouse. So that's how it compares. Very similar in terms of size, like you can see, of course, thicker on this dimension. Very easy to carry, that Super Raven, and I'm looking forward that we might see some limited release of the Super Raven by Emerson Knives. Right here I have a CQC8, just the full size. I do not own a super CQC8. For me, the size of the CQC8 is big enough for me, and you can see that comparison shot right there against the CQC8. And of course, last but not least, the classic full-size CQC7 that we know is a smaller knife right there. And guys, I want to make sure you go to Instagram and Facebook and tell Emerson Knife that we want to see this model again. They asked, and we should respond with a yes, let's do this. So guys, very, very cool to have in the collection the Super Raven -A prototype. If you have any other question, feel free to jump in on YouTube, of course, Instagram, caloblade.com. I do have all the groups and links that we are always hanging out and sharing this amazing hobby. So guys, you guys have a great day out there. Bye.